So how are we going to do? How are we going to start this? You're going to have to piece
know.
some together. You already know that.
Happy anniversary, Family Life.
Yes,
25
happy
years.
anniversary, 25 years. 25 years of seeing God's blessings, seeing lives changed, people, their lives transformed by the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's been an interesting adventure. There's been a lot of ups and downs.
Yes.
We've experienced
Fear.
a lot of fear, a lot of uncertainty at times. But one thing that's always happened is that God's always been faithful, regardless of the situations we've been in. And, you know, I think we have an attitude of gratefulness now for what God has done.
Yes.
Because He's brought us through a lot of interesting seasons.
Years ago, Dale and I decided we were going to start a church, and it was a total flop. So when we knew we needed more teaching and training, so that's what we did. And then we had this in the back of our mind for years, that maybe God was going to lead us into building another church for His glory. And sure enough, on that last Sunday of June in 1994, we started Family Life. Yes, with some fear, but yes, we knew that God was going to bless. I mean, He never brings us through anything that He does not equip us for, and then the blessings were there.
It's like that saying goes, the will of God will never
not
lead you
lead
where
you.
the grace of God cannot keep you. And that's exactly what we've experienced with Family Life. You know, I remember hearing my dad talk when we were a kid about the church that they started in the 70s that didn't work out. And I remember Dad always saying that. I remember being 5, 6 years old, him telling us about that. And then growing up, and when I was 13 years old is when we started Family Life. And, you know, the excitement that I saw in Dad's face and knowing exactly that he was doing what God called him to do. You know, as a kid, it's very impressionable when, you know, you leave the church you'd known, because my dad was pastoring at another church here in town, leaving everything we knew, and all of a sudden we're in a new situation, a new season, and we didn't know what was going to happen. But knowing the confidence my dad had in what God had called him to do was very reassuring.
And like I said, there was a lot of fear going into doing this work that we had been called to do, but we also were able to see the blessings. That first Sunday there were 54 of us, and from there God just blessed in a remarkable way. I just want to say in closing that God is a rewarder of those who diligently seek Him, so let's be faithful to the legacy that Dale left, and also to our Lord. That's what we're here for, is to bring honor and glory to Him.